Namaste, my friends. Hello. Uh, yeah, that's better. My name is Pavel Kalagin. I am a teacher. I'm a yoga teacher of the Sivananda yoga system. Sivananda is pretty famous, very famous Swami, very famous yogi, saint, enlightened person. I strongly recommend you to, not pushing you of course, but recommend to read his books, who study yoga, who wants to study yoga, and Vedanta, and in general Vedic tradition. So he wrote about 300 books, but it's about 15-20 of them really classic ones. So I'm here in Brooklyn, in my little ashram. That's 2021 May, pretty cold day for the May. Yeah. I teach already about 30 years. I study for about 38 years since childhood. I don't like to push you. I don't like to criticize anyone. Yeah, I don't like too much talking about with the people what's right, what's wrong. I go with my experience, not the book I wrote or somebody told me. That's also good. I hear them and everything. But I like to go through my own experience, and then I do video from my own experience, basically. So I'm initiated into the mantra, so I lived in ashrams, in Shivananda ashrams. My spiritual name is Sankara. It was the great saint, and while ago. Yoga goes with Vedanta tradition, so it's it's not a religion, but it's you may say spiritual tradition, spiritual tradition, philosophic tradition. Yeah, but it's part of Hinduism, of course. Yeah. You may see me also in Instagram, not just in YouTube and Facebook. So I'm writing my books. I'm publishing books. Mostly, it's books about I write small phrases, small aphorisms, in Vedic way, in Vedic philosophy. Yeah, it's about 10,000 of them already with me. So I'm taking them from books and I'm putting it on the sites. So on the Facebook and Instagram. So welcome. I'll be glad if you put some likes or some comments. It's not commercial, actually. Projects. People who comes to me in here. They of course they pay some money, but in internet I don't take any. So it's just from my heart, from my soul. I'm trying to do better for people, because I had a lot of problems before, and I'm solving it with yoga, so I want to share my experience. So I had many teachers. I have a teacher now also. So on YouTube channel you will see many videos, not just about philosophy, but it's some of them very practical, very different ones. Yeah, of course. Originally I'm from Russia, but I came to America about more than 30 years ago, so I can speak, I can write, I can read. but my English is it's not that good like to explain very difficult philosophical like mystic topic like about yoga. It's even difficult for the people who knows English good. Yeah, it's a lot of slang, like a lot of Sanskrit words. So if I stop a little, like to do some pauses, or just forgive me about that. Yeah. Also, I'm not looking into the screen too much because my eyes are not so good. Yeah, and getting tired. And also, I'm a meditative person. I don't like to be in the past too much. I don't think about the future too much. So that's why sometimes I'm kind of slow, you can say that. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm in a good mood, so I wish you a good mood too. Yeah, what else? I think pretty much this is it about me. Yeah, we are going to speak today the simple topic. It's asana. Yeah, with the classical yoga way, it's like 8 limbs of yoga, yama, niyama. It's like moral qualities and moral and the qualities you should have, like, or you should not have, like on Sanskrit it's yama niyama. So we're skipping that for now, and we're gonna speak about asana. It's like part of classical like Sivananda yoga, or it's part of Hatha yoga. It's part of Raja yoga. Like Sivananda yoga is pretty much Raja yoga, and also sometimes it calls Ashtanga yoga, sometimes it calls Patanjali yoga. It's the same thing. Asana is asana. Yeah. I'm not gonna show any asanas today, but we'll go about a little theory, like the few words, not too much, like, because I don't like long videos about asanas. Like the person who wants to study yoga usually starts with asana. Of course, there's many types of yoga with asana not exist there, like bhakti yoga, you can say, yoga of devotion, yeah, or jnana yoga. But Shivananda yoga and classically, it's a mix. It's a mix of different kind of styles and different kind of disciplines, like meditations and mantras and reading the scriptures and talking to the gurus. Yeah, pranayama, breathing exercises, relaxation, most of that, and special diet. Yeah, but today we're going to speak about asanas. Yeah, so asanas, in Sanskrit, if you translate it, it means comfortable pose. Pretty strange, yeah, in a way, because some of them not comfortable, like upside down poses. Yeah, but comfortable it's not just the way when we understand, like what's the comfort is. It's comfortable means in a spiritual way more, not in a physical way. Comfortable with the like mentally, psychically more, like not just physically. So comfortable, it's not like straightforward, like comfort, like you're sitting in a comfortable chair, like, or something like that. Yeah, so that's the first thing. Most of the people doesn't know like what the asana means. Yeah, comfortable pose. what is asana? Basically, asana, it's kind of stretching, kind of proper exercise. But if you look deeper, it's a lock. Yeah, lock of you lock your legs, you lock your arms, you do some kind of lock. It's locking the energy, and the energy goes certain way, like and pretty much each asana connected to our chakras, to our energy channels. It calls nadi, and like each asana connected to certain chakra and a certain channel, energy channel, or few of them. So, and what it means, like connected, like I said, it's locked. It's some locked when you do asana, and it's some pressure going on. You know, you do some twisting, you know, and you basically you pulling, you know, like, or pushing them the energy, moving it. You move the energy in your energy challenge, and basically you breaking the locks, like psychological locks, like some blocks, mental locks, and only by asanas you can let's say heal some phobias, you know, some anything, like anything you're afraid of, some, let's say, or any psychological block, like any bad thing in your mind, fear, anything, angry, yeah, and others. But it's on it's how it connects it to the asana. So also because it's a lock, of course it's blocking the some liquids, like the blood stopping go to the some places, and to the some places it goes much easier. So, and by that you're cleaning your vessels. Basically, you're cleaning your blood circulation and going better, and it's very good for the cardiovascular system. Yeah, we have different video, like what's the yoga good for, what it's for, what's the how it helps with your health, and I have so many different videos. So that's but today it's no point to repeat it. I'm just explaining the small theory, like what the asana is, what it's all about, what it's came from. That's very interesting. Yeah, the asanas came originally. It came from mantras. Yeah, it sounds very fantastic, mystical way, but it's true. Like that the God creating the world, that the sound goes first. You know, the first tattva, and then after sound, like the saints, they heard, and they did meditation. They heard. It was thousands of years ago in India. They heard some mantras, and they trying to do some poses, like actually it's hard to say here. The feel, I would say, how to move your body when you hear some special sound, some special mantra, like sometimes when you're dancing with some music, like with one music, it's a slow dance. For some music, it's a good to do slow dance. For some music, it's better to do like some very active thing. That's very similar thing. So, but it's also very mystical thing. Yeah, I'm not going too far in there, but you should know the asanas went from the from the sounds, from the mantras. You can read more in internet, so it's easy today. You're gonna find this information, I'm sure. So it's two type of asanas mostly. It's one of them. It's when you're stretching, and another one, and it's a pretty physical one. You have to do like some tension, like it's for cardiovascular system, like locust pose or crow pose. Yeah, some of them very tough. You have to use your muscles a lot. And the combination between yoga, it's harmony. Like in an asanas, it's also harmony. When you do combination between stretching and tension, it's a good result. So after asanas, it's very good to do relaxation, by the way. Yeah. But it's gonna be another video about what do you need to do the asana, what's the condition, what kind of room, what kind of mat, like what kind of conditions you need, like what's it's plenty of them. Yeah. Plenty of them, like outside, like inside of you, but you should some rules, like the way to do asanas. But it's gonna be another video. It's also for about half an hour to explain like what rules you should follow to do asanas. For today, I can tell you few. It's not supposed to be very hot, like no extremes. Not supposed to be very hot, not too cold in the room, like you're not supposed to take any drugs, and no alcohol, of course, and it's better to be quiet, don't put any music. It's a classical way. You have to listen to your soul. You go in. It's also kind of dynamic meditation, you can say that. Asanas is also part of meditation. It's not just stretching. You by do asanas, you reflecting the mind. You're changing yourself. Yeah, it's very deep. So another thing about asana, I want to say, like when you have like fever or something, try not to do that. Yeah, and if you have a problem, also I have another video like for like warnings of the yoga. Yeah, when you have some problems, like you don't have to do asanas. And here it's like when you have joints problem, be careful. And when you have blood pressure, be careful. And you have some problems with eyes, like pressing eyes, like it's try not to do it with retina, especially. Yeah. And when you're overweight, be careful. Some problem with your spine, to do upside down poses, where be very careful. And when the women have periods, like you don't have to do, like especially in the first days, upside down poses, let's say. So it's many conditions. Yeah. So, and also I wanted to say about asanas, they goes by two, like so, like couple. Yeah, let's say you do one way asana, and then you should do another way, like triangle pose, and or for example, headstand pose, and then after that you do shoulder stand pose. So it's a couple. It's like two of them. So asana doesn't go, very rare it goes just one by one. By the system affecting your body, your mind, it goes like a couple. Yeah. If you do, let's say, you go forward with some asana, you do bow like or something like, then you arch. You don't do like three arches. Like three kind of bridge pose, let's say. You're gonna have problem with the back, so you have to go back and then forward. So it's two of them, pretty much opposites. Yeah, like yin yang. This rule also goes with asanas for the balance on all levels. And it's a 12 basic asanas. I'm not gonna say like which one. We're gonna speak about other videos. You can see the class I do, especially Sivananda class. Like you can find it easily on the internet. Also, I have a site, but it's on Russian language. On Russian language, I have plenty platforms, much more than in English. But I'm trying to do the best in English. Sorry. Yeah, and I study myself. Of course, I practice myself every day, and have my own sadhana, my own rhythm, and students, different kind of students. Yeah, and you can ask me any questions, like with the comments, like under the video, or email me. Like I'll be glad to help you. Yeah, I'm doing that on the internet also. It's free. Yeah, what else? Yeah, and when you do asana, you don't have to hold your breathing in most of them. You have to breathe like normally. And it's better to follow your breathing, not to think too much when you do asana. You better go listening, following your breathing pretty much. Just it brings concentration, and when it's better concentration, the result from asana is better. So of course, do the asanas with the proper teacher. It's very important. Otherwise, you can do damage, and if you do not right, it's not gonna bring you anything, because it's a special like I told you. Everything's supposed to be like exact way, like a certain way. Yeah. But if it's a big mistake, like with asana, like maybe it's gonna give you some stretching or something, but not more. Yeah, and asanas, of course, they connected to other disciplines. When you do asana, you basically meditate, you do concentration, you do pranayama, when you follow your breathing, you do, yeah, it's all connected. Actually, this is it. Yeah, you should know about asanas. Don't drink too much water, like after you did asanas, like right away. Don't eat like at least 2 hours before you do asanas. Yeah, of course. And of course, be careful, do your level. Like, you don't have to push yourself too much. Like, it's not a sport, it's not a gymnastics, like, you're not in a gym, like, to work out hard. Like, do your level. Usually it's like a few levels, like beginners, intermediate, and advanced. So just don't overdo it. Like, do your way. Like, if you feel like pain, like, you should stop it. Like, in asanas, it's extremely important. So try listen to your body more, and listen what the asana telling you. Like talk to asana. It's very important thing, the dialogue with asana, and what the asana trying to tell you, like what experience you're going through. It's a very spiritual way, like, to do asanas. I think that's enough for today, and good luck. Asana is very healthy, but do with proper teaching, and see for my video warnings of yoga, and you'll be fine. Yoga very beneficial. When you stretch, you feel like more relaxed, more balanced. You can work with stress better, with anxiety. Namaste.